Good morning, writers. Today's date is 1/12, and today as a writer I am working on writing about characters. Writers, yesterday we really focused in on growing ideas about a text using thought prompts. Today I want to teach you that skilled readers of fiction pay special attention to the characters in a story, especially paying attention to the main character's traits, motivations, struggles, changes, relationships, and life lessons. So, to be an expert reader, we really need to zoom in on characters and focus on those different things as we read. Let's once again take a look at the story Fox as we do some of this important work. To be an expert reader, really zooming in on the characters in your story is easier said than done, because authors don't come right out and say things like, dog's character traits are, or dog's motivations are. Instead, readers need to pay close attention to the details that reveal a character's traits, motivations, struggles, changes, relationships, and life lessons. Let's once again look back at Fox and see if this time when we read closely, we can grow ideas about dogs' traits, motivations, struggles, changes, and relationships. Because experts at reading literature know those are important features to notice about a story's characters. Remember yesterday that we noticed the author describes Dog's mouth as gentle, which made us think that perhaps Dog wants to care for Magpie. Let's read on with this idea in mind, paying close attention to the character Dog. Days, perhaps a week later, she wakes with a rush of grief. Dog is waiting. He persuades her to go with him to the riverbank. "Hop on my back," he says. "Look into the water and tell me what you see." Sighing, Magpie does as he asks. Reflected in the water are clouds and sky and trees, and something else. "I see a strange new creature," she says. "That is us," says Dog. "Now hold on tight." Right here I'm noticing some new things about Dog. I notice that when Magpie wakes, days or weeks later, Dog is waiting for her. It's such a simple sentence, Dog is waiting, but it shows caring, even patience. This kind of fits with our earlier idea that Dog is taking care of the bird. We should push ourselves to see if there's more here. Let's look for more. Turn and talk with your writing partner about what you're noticing. Teachers, discuss some thoughts as a class. One thing that I was thinking as I continued to kind of look back at the details of this part is that maybe Dog was lonely, and now he's glad to have a friend. Do you see that the story often gives concrete details and tells what a character says and does? Readers pay attention to those like they are clues, almost like clues to the mystery of what characters are like and what the story is really about. You can solve some mysteries by reading closely and asking questions. Now as I read on, I want you to read closely and listen closely, thinking about what the details of the text show about Magpie. Notice especially her traits, motivations, struggles, changes, and relationships. "I see a strange new creature," she says. "That is us," says Dog. "Now hold on tight." With Magpie clinging to his back, he races through the scrub, past the stringy barks, past the clumps of yellow box trees, and into blueness. He runs so swiftly, it is almost as if he were flying. Magpie feels the wind streaming through her feathers, and she rejoices. "Fly, Dog, fly! I will be your missing eye, and you will be my wings. Writers, I want you to think about what big ideas are you beginning to have about Magpie's traits or motivations, her struggles, changes, or relationships. Turn and talk to your partner about these thoughts now. One thing I think we probably all noticed was right here when it says, and she rejoices. And we kind of see a change. We notice that Magpie is finally happy now. Maybe Magpie is starting to think that Dog can give her what she wants, like to fly. Like when here she says, fly, dog, fly. You will be my wings. So readers, now that we've practiced this, I want you to remember that today and every day, whenever you want to grow ideas about stories, it really helps to remember that expert readers know the features of stories that are worth their attention. Something that expert readers especially pay attention to is the main characters' traits, motivations, struggles, changes, relationships, and possibly life lessons that they learn. Today, as you read your story, I really want you to focus on this and try to write long and strong in your notebook, growing ideas about your characters. Make it a great day.